Well, hello, my friends. Dr. James here, and I'm truly grateful you're joining me today. This video is presented as a relaxed audiobook. No flashy editing, no super fast cuts, just pure, real-life advice you can use every day. I promise you, there's no bullshit here. It's straightforward, practical guidance. So please watch the entire video because every point matters. If you skip ahead, you might miss some important tips that could improve your well-being. Today, I want to share a surprising insight about turmeric, a vibrant yellow spice many of us have welcomed into our daily routines. You might be stirring it into your morning tea, sprinkling it over oatmeal, or blending it into a smoothie. Turmeric is famous for its anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and joint-supporting properties. Yet as we age, our bodies become more sensitive, and sometimes the foods we eat with turmeric can actually work against its benefits. I'm here to tell you that there are 3 common food groups you should avoid pairing with turmeric. When combined improperly, these everyday items can reduce the absorption of turmeric's active ingredient, curcumin, or even trigger digestive issues. And believe me, the goal is to make sure you get every bit of benefit from this natural remedy. Let's begin with the first food group, processed dairy products. Processed dairy, think American cheese slices, powdered creamers, sweetened yogurts, and prepackaged shredded cheese, is a staple in many kitchens. They're convenient, they add flavor, and many of us grew up with them. But these products often contain additives, preservatives, and artificial flavors that may hinder your body's ability to absorb curcumin. In simple terms, the proteins and chemicals in processed dairy can bind with curcumin, meaning that even if you're taking in turmeric every day, you might not be receiving its full benefits. I once had a patient, Mrs. Thompson, who loved her turmeric tea mixed with a processed creamer in the morning. Over time, she felt more bloated and less energetic. When we switched her to unsweetened almond milk, her energy improved noticeably. So here's a small task for you. Think about what type of milk you use with your turmeric. If you rely on processed dairy, consider trying a plant-based alternative like almond, oat, or coconut milk. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Have you tried switching your creamer for something healthier? Now let's move on to the second group, vinegar-based foods. Many of us enjoy that zesty flavor from items like bottled salad dressings, pickles, ketchup, or mustard. These foods add a tangy kick to our meals, but they also have a high acid content. Turmeric needs a stable environment for curcumin to work properly. When mixed with acidic foods, curcumin can degrade before your body gets a chance to absorb it. I recall Mr. Anderson, a sprightly 68-year-old who enjoyed his turkey sandwich with plenty of pickles. He also used turmeric on his steamed vegetables. After a while, he started experiencing mild stomach discomfort. We realized that the acidic pickles were affecting his turmeric's benefits. So, what can you do? You don't have to give up the tang you love. Instead, try to separate your vinegar-based foods from your turmeric-rich meals. For example, if you're having a turmeric-infused soup or tea, enjoy your pickles or salad dressings at a different time of the day. Or better yet, make your own dressing using extra virgin olive oil, a squeeze of lemon, and just a pinch of black pepper, which, by the way, brings me to an important bonus tip later in this video. Now, if you're enjoying a tangy meal, share in the comments your favorite homemade dressing recipe. I'm always looking to try new ideas. Finally, let's talk about sugary cereals and baked goods. There's something comforting about a bowl of sugary cereal or a freshly baked muffin. Many of us have fond memories tied to these treats. However, refined sugars are inflammatory by nature. They send conflicting signals to your body. On one side, turmeric is working to reduce inflammation. On the other, sugar is boosting it. I remember chatting with Linda, who enjoyed turmeric pancakes on the weekends. Yet after her sugary recipe, she felt sluggish and tired. By reducing the amount of refined sugar and opting for natural sweeteners like a drizzle of raw honey or a bit of maple syrup, she began to feel more vibrant. Here's a thought for you. Next time you prepare a turmeric dish, consider how much sugar is in the recipe. Could you reduce it without sacrificing taste? Share your experiences in the comments. What natural sweeteners do you prefer, and how have they worked for you? Now that we've covered the 3 food groups to avoid: processed dairy, vinegar-based condiments, and sugary baked goods, let's reinforce why these matters are so important. Turmeric's active compound, curcumin, is fat-soluble. That means it needs the right environment to be absorbed into your body effectively. Foods high in acidity, additives, or refined sugars disrupt that process. In essence, you might be taking turmeric every day, but if it's paired with the wrong foods, your body might not benefit from its healing properties as much as it could. Before I move on to some valuable alternatives and enhancing tips, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel if you find these insights helpful. It helps me reach more people with practical advice. Just a friendly tap of the subscribe button below can make all the difference. Now let's explore how you can optimize your turmeric routine with some simple, science-backed pairings that actually boost curcumin absorption. There are 3 key ingredients that work wonderfully with turmeric: freshly ground black pepper, healthy fats, and unprocessed honey. First, let's talk about black pepper. Black pepper contains a compound called piperine, which can enhance the absorption of curcumin by up to 2,000%. Just a pinch of freshly ground black pepper can make a world of difference. It's a simple step. When making your turmeric tea or sprinkling turmeric on your food, add a little black pepper. Not only does this improve the flavor, but it also ensures that your body absorbs more of that beneficial curcumin. I encourage you to try it in your next meal and comment on how it changes the taste and how you feel. Next, we have healthy fats. Since curcumin is fat-soluble, it dissolves better in the presence of healthy fats. These fats help transport curcumin through your digestive system so it can do its work. Ideal sources include extra virgin olive oil, avocado, nut butters, chia seeds, and even fatty fish like salmon. For instance, if you're making a turmeric-infused soup or smoothie, add a spoonful of olive oil or a few slices of avocado. This small change can significantly improve the benefits you receive from turmeric. Think about your favorite healthy fat. What's one way you could incorporate it into your turmeric routine today? Let me know in the comments below. The third enhancer is unprocessed, raw honey. Raw honey is rich in antioxidants and offers its own anti-inflammatory benefits. When used sparingly, it not only sweetens your turmeric drink naturally, but also supports your immune system. Try adding a teaspoon of raw honey to your warm turmeric tea. It's a comforting, natural way to boost your drink's benefits without any artificial additives. If you have a favorite type of raw honey, please share it in the comments. I'd love to know what works best for you. Throughout this conversation, I want to stress that these tips are about making your everyday life better. They're not meant to force a drastic overhaul of your diet, but rather to encourage small, mindful changes that can add up to noticeable improvements in your health. As we grow older, every small choice counts, whether it's the type of milk you use or the dressing you add to your salad. I hope you feel empowered to experiment a little and see what works best for your body. Now let me recap our discussion. Turmeric is an excellent spice with many health benefits, but its effectiveness is highly dependent on how well your body can absorb curcumin. 3 common food groups: processed dairy products, vinegar-based foods, and sugary cereals or baked goods can hinder that absorption or even trigger unwanted inflammation. To get the most out of your turmeric, consider using plant-based milks instead of processed dairy, separating acidic foods from your turmeric meals, and cutting back on refined sugars. In addition, enhance your turmeric's power by adding freshly ground black pepper, healthy fats, and a touch of raw honey. I'd like you to take a moment and reflect on your own eating habits. Have you noticed any changes when you modify your diet? Is there a particular food you've had to adjust in your routine? Your experiences are valuable, so please share them in the comments below. Your story might just inspire someone else to make a healthy change. Before we wrap up, here's one more interesting point for you. Research shows that even simple adjustments in our diet, like pairing the right foods with turmeric, can help reduce joint pain, improve cognitive function, and even boost your energy levels. These aren't just theoretical benefits. I've seen them in my practice time and again. It's a reminder that every meal is an opportunity to take better care of ourselves, even when we think we're too set in our ways. Remember, this isn't about rigid rules or sacrificing the foods you love. It's about learning to work with your body. Small tweaks can lead to big improvements, and you deserve to feel your best. Every day, you have the chance to nourish your body in a way that supports your health and enhances your quality of life. As we come to the end of this discussion, I want to thank you for spending this time with me. If you found these insights helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel. Your support not only helps me continue sharing practical advice, but also builds a community of like-minded individuals dedicated to healthier living. And don't forget to comment. Tell me which tip you're most excited to try, or share your own experiences with turmeric. I read every comment and truly value your input. In summary, here are the key points to remember. Avoid pairing turmeric with processed dairy, vinegar-based condiments, and sugary baked goods, as these can reduce curcumin absorption or trigger unwanted inflammation. Enhance your turmeric routine by adding freshly ground black pepper, healthy fats, and a bit of raw honey. Small, mindful changes in your diet can make a significant difference in your overall health, especially as we get older. Thank you once again for joining me on this journey toward better health. I'm Dr. James, and it's been my pleasure to share these practical, science-backed tips with you. Keep experimenting, stay curious, and remember, every meal is a chance to nurture your body and your spirit. Take care of yourselves, share your thoughts below, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Stay well, and until next time, enjoy every bite with the confidence that you're making a positive choice for your health.